Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw and we are playing Criminal Case Conspiracy, Case 54, breaking news. Let's unlock chapter 3 and Cathy has a tip for us that Leros had an argument with somebody an hours before he died. I just got an anonymous call from the prison. It was a tip-off. Leros was seen having a heated argument in the prison yard just hours before he died. So, Leros had an argument with someone? Good idea. We need to head to the prison yard and find out who it was. Okay. Well, we're gonna investigate it. Who decorated the podium with... the floor with soap and drawn a skull. Nice one. And we know the killer uses the soap, so... that looks like a molecule. Maybe through the camera we'll see with whom did Leros had a fight. Aha! Katria, if Leros was involved in a confrontation, this CCTV camera might have caught it. Can you get it unlocked? And this whiteboard looks like it might be useful if you can uncover what was written on it. As for this weird broken plastic, you better put it back together if you think it might be a clue. Good idea. One final push and we'll have Leros' security cuffs in no time. I can feel it. I can feel that as well. Alright, we're gonna first dust the whiteboard. This appears to be the daily timetable for inmates. And look, there's Leros' name. I bet his schedule was altered so he'd be out of his cell during an electrical safety check. So someone carried out an electrical safety check in Leros' cell just before the murder? Could light bulb have been tampered with then? You're right, Katia. Warren Banks didn't mention this when we spoke to her earlier. Let's ask her why. Okay. So that happened and then the killer. The killer took advantage of it and made the exploding light bulb. Okay, let's open the camera. Well, let's unlock it. Why do I say open it? Katia, now that you got that CCTV unlocked, let's hope it shows who Leros had an argument with. We better get to Cathy. Okay, we'll see. Alright, now this plastic which looks like a COVID molecule. Two meters away from me, please. You are the virus, Leros. Oh. Katia, you wanna put that thing back together, but I'm still not sure what it is. I know very well what it is, even though I'm not good at chemistry. There's something written on it. You are the virus, Leros. Right, it's some model of a virus. But who could have written that angry message to Leros? Oh, good thinking. You first met Shweta back in India where she caused a virus outbreak and got away with it. Shweta failed to tell us that she'd argued with Leros when we spoke to her earlier. Let's ask her why. Yeah, why did you call him the virus? Why did you call him COVID? Warden, why did you fail to mention that an electrical safety check had been carried out on Lurks' cell shortly before his murder? I forgot about it with all of the commotion earlier. But anyway, I carried out the check myself and nothing was amiss. So, you didn't notice anything that indicated the light bulb had been tampered with? Look, Inspector Katria, I have an extremely stressful job. I barely find the time to work out or enjoy a long shower with my favorite duck soap. But even though I'm overworked, I'm not an idiot. I got a degree in chemistry before I started working here. Do you really think I wouldn't notice if someone had tampered with the light bulb? Maybe you did it, because you have knowledge to do so. I'm already catching enough flack for not noticing that someone had snuck nitroglycerin into the prison. I won't let you pin anything else on me. It could be you. You're very suspicious. So chat with Shweta now. Dr. Nurani, can you explain why you gave this model to Louis Lerux, calling him a virus? Oh, you found that model from my science class. But there's not much to explain. Lerux was a virus. He ruined my life. What do you mean? Well, the truth is, him signing up for my science class was the first time we crossed paths. Lerux is the one who first reported that I created a virus outbreak in India. My face was broadcast on TV screens across the world. Nobody wanted to hire me after that. The only place that would touch me was Dreamlife, and look how that turned out. So, you blame Lerux for derailing your career? Is that why you killed him? It's because of him that I'll spend the rest of my life in prison where I have to fight just to get a bar of duck soap for my shower. But I didn't kill him, Inspector Katrina. I meant what I said earlier. I'll make a fresh start in here. I don't trust you, not after everything you've done. Work for Dreamlife and create a virus in India. Let's check out this camera. Kathy, did that CCTV footage show who Lerux had an argument with? It sure did. You're going to want to take a look at this, Katarina. Show me then. What is it? Why are we discussing this again? Just do as I say, sweetheart. Louis, please. I could get despaired. Only if they catch you. But if you disobey me, losing your job will be the least of your worries. You're unbelievable, Lerux. I wish I'd never gotten involved with you. What the heck, Katria? Did we just see Lerux blackmailing his lawyer? He said that if she didn't do what he said, he'd ruin her life. You're right, we need to question Miss Lively about this at once, Katarina. Well, Lerux can't do anything for prison, but I think one of his adastras could ruin her life. Maybe Bateman. Miss Lively, we need to talk to you about this footage of you and Lerux. Why was your client threatening you? I suppose now that he's dead, there's no harm in telling you. Besides, it's not like I did anything wrong. Lerux wanted me to forge a court order to get him out of prison as quickly as possible. I told her to just be patient to let me do it the proper way. After all, I got Bateman out, didn't I? But Lerux said he couldn't wait. He threatened to have someone go after my family if I didn't do as he wanted. So Lerux pressured you to choose between your job or your family? You must be relieved that he's dead. What are you suggesting, Inspector Katrina? That I blew him up in his cell? Clearly you haven't been listening. I wouldn't commit forgery and I certainly wouldn't commit murder. Oh, she said nothing, so she's not going to be. Katrina, it turns out that Lerux was so desperate to get out of prison, he tried to blackmail his lawyer into forging a release order. This supports what we thought. Lerux knew he was in danger. But from what? We know our warden Baines carried out an electrical safety check on Lerx's cell just before the explosion. But there's also Shweta Nurani, who consider Leros responsible for ruining her career and her ending up in prison. Katia, we need to keep investigating. Returning to the scene of the crime should give us some fresh clues. Yeah. What are we going to find? More bits of light bulb? Blue paper. Oh, I was hoping you were gonna get me 100,000. It would be enough for one more star. Look, there's something written on this paper. It says, exploding light bulb. It could be the killers. You're right, this crew has something to do with how Leros' light bulb blew up. Archeum must have left the paper here. You need to collect some of those fibers on it quick. A search to that pile of Leros' belongings might give us a clue, you're right. We're close enough to figure out who killed Leros, Katerina, I can feel it. That's right. Alright. Let's collect something from the... Yeah, this is the blueprint. What? I thought I was going to vacuum up some of the bits. But I'm just gonna collect whatever there is. Up, 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 and there it is. Wow. Katia, you managed to collect some of those beige fibers on that paper. And we were right, it revealed Arceus' instruction for making the exploding light bulb. Katia, Arceus sealed their fate when they left this here. We'd better send those fibers to Amir quick. Okay, this might have come from the clothes. Okay, let's search this pile now. Duct tape. Ah, maybe you use that to fix the hole in the light bulb. Katria, why do you think that duct tape in Leros' stuff is suspicious? Oh right, Rita told us that the killer must have taped off the light bulb after filling it with nitroglycerin. The duct tape must be what they used to do it. Let's get to Amir. Okay. And I can't wait who's going to be the killer and why. I just want to know why was Leros killed. I think Adastra is after him. They don't want him in. After all, they blocked the message he tried to send with his phone. Well, with the blackout. I think Adastra wants him dead. What are these beige fibers? Amir, tell us you got something on the fibers Kateria collected from the killer's blueprint. Well, the fibers are made of a cotton and polyester mix, which is designed for maximum durability and is often used in uniforms. So I compared it to the fabric used in the lining of prison jumpsuits, and it was a match. There's no doubt about it, Katia. Your girl must be wearing a prison uniform. So that means it's one of the prisoners who killed Leros. So Arceus is sporting a prison jumpsuit, eh? At least they won't need to get changed after their trial. Heh, you're gonna get more years, maybe even a lifetime. Then it's either Shweta or Polly. I have a feeling it's Polly. We're on the home stretch here, Amir. What can you tell us about that duct tape the killer handled? There were a small number of skin cells on the tape. Not enough to establish a DNA profile. But enough for me to examine the collagen levels in the cells. Collagen naturally starts to break down with age, you see. And I can tell you that this particular skin cells belong to someone over the age of 40. And since Lerox was only 33, the skin cells must be from the killer. You're looking for somebody over 40. So Akira is older than 40. Clearly older doesn't always be wiser, Katarina. Well, it's not always. Katarina, this is it. You collect all the evidence and now it's time to arrest Louis Lerox's killer. Polly is younger, so... It's Shweta. She's only 20. You're 43. I finally get to arrest you, even though you were already arrested, but you're just gonna get more years, maybe even a lifetime behind bars. I never liked you either. Dr. Narani, you're under arrest for the murder of Louis Lerox. You must have made a mistake, Inspector Katarina. I didn't kill anyone. Then why did we find traces of your duck soap on the file you used to make a hole in Lerox's light bulb? Come now, Inspector Katarina. Duck soap is a hot commodity here. Everybody uses it. We also found your bottle of nitroglycerin. You left your protein powder on it after working out. All the inmates work out. We told a few things we are allowed to do in here. Give it out, Dr. Durrani. We also found your DNA on the duct tape you used to seal up Lerox's light bulb after you filled it with nitroglycerin. How did you even get your hands on that nitroglycerin? Did Ad Astra smuggle it in so you could kill Lerox? Ha! You thought Ad Astra wanted to kill Lerox? How naive of you, Inspector Katarina. Someone more powerful than Ad Astra wanted Louis dead. And it was on their orders that I killed them. What? Someone more powerful than Ad Astra? Are you trying to bluff your way out of this? Inspector Katarina, did you really think those 5 clowns were your nemesis? They're just small cogs in a big machine. The real leader is someone else. Someone who has now realized that the Ad Astras have outlived their usefulness. What? Lerox was the most troublesome, so he had to go first. But don't worry about the other Ad Astras, Inspector Katarina. They'll all be taken care of, one by one. Are you serious, Dr. Durrani? There was someone behind Ad Astra all along, and now they turn against them? Who is this person then? Who instructed you to kill Lerox? Don't expect me to tell you that, Inspector Katarina. Let's just say a valued old friend I couldn't refuse. That guy in the Blackout case also said that. Well, you can't refuse facing justice for killing Lerox. You're under arrest. You're just gonna get more years. Dr. Naran, you're already serving a custodial sentence. Yet you're clearly far from reformed since you killed Louis Lerox. I see here that you refuse to name the person who ordered you to kill Mr. Lerox, other than to say that he was a valued friend. Do you have anything more to say? Nothing, Your Honor. I'm guilty of the murder. Very well, this court hereby sentences you to 30 years in prison for the murder of Louis Lerox, in addition to your original sentence. So be it. I've served my purpose. Katrina, I don't know what to make of all this. Shweta Narani murdered Lerox, but it turns out it wasn't on Ad Astra's orders. It was on behalf of someone else entirely. Apparently there's been another player in the game all along. Someone even more powerful than Ad Astra. Dr. Narani committed the murder on this person's orders. She refused to identify them other than to say that he was a valued friend. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So, it was Louis tried to send a message about the experiment going wrong, but then the blackout happened and this guy caused it and said he was on the orders of a valued friend. And that valued friend must be the same person who ordered Lerox's death. So this guy is trying to bring down Ad Astra. We'll see about that. Katrina, those words sound familiar. Do you remember Felix Murray, who caused a blackout? He claimed to have done it for a valued friend he couldn't refuse. So that means a blackout must have been ordered by the same person. Ad Astra's leader turned enemy. This person could have been working against Ad Astra for quite some time then. Which ties in with what Dr. Nurani said, that they are all going to die. Katrina, the situation is more complex than we thought. We now have 2 enemies to fight, not 1. And... Katrina, thank God you're here! There's an emergency! What emergency? I have a bad feeling about this. What's going to be happening and what's going to bring us to a new mark. Alright, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing Into the Stars number 6. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!